Hi everybody, Honest John here. Last summer, at Donald Trump's insistence, the United States ordered 63 million doses of hydroxychloroquine, even though there had been no research to determine whether or not it was safe and effective in treating COVID-19. It's no coincidence that Trump had a financial interest in a French company that manufactures the drug. So we bought it and did the research later, and it turned out that it was not safe and effective, and actually was so dangerous that they had to stop the study. So now word is leaked out that when preliminary results on the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine showed promise, they offered to sell the U.S. an extra 100 million doses on top of the 100 million that had already been agreed on. And the Trump administration turned them down. This is that familiar combination of arrogance and incompetence that is typical of the Trump administration. So fast forward to now, and COVID-19 is raging all across the U.S., and new records for cases and deaths are being set every day. But we aren't the only country that needs the vaccine. The whole world needs it. And the pharmaceutical companies have contracts with the United States and with many other countries. So Trump has decided to issue an executive order telling those companies to prioritize getting the vaccine to the United States. That's just grandstanding and trying to distract from their first screw-up. Pfizer will send us our 100 million doses, which will be enough to immunize 50 million people. But they will also be sending out the vaccine to other countries all over the world, and we'll have to wait our turn for the next batch. But that extra 100 million doses would be good to have right now, and it looks like we won't get the next batch from Pfizer until spring. And the virus isn't waiting for that. And so far, there's no indication that the Trump administration has formulated a plan to distribute the vaccine to the states. And the states need to know how that's going to be done so they can make arrangements to get it to their distribution points and to get the people ready to come in and be vaccinated. The last thing that we would need is to be wasting hundreds of thousands of doses of the vaccine just sitting on shelves reaching their expiration date. Because once it's taken, the vaccine has to be shipped in a super cold state. And once it's taken out of the containers, then it has to be used within 5 days. So the people have to be ready to get it. Fortunately, there are other vaccines from other companies that are in the pipeline. But it's going to take weeks and perhaps months for them to actually pass the approval process and hit the market. So the incompetence of the Trump administration is once again going to be costing more lives. Fortunately, Trump has only 6 weeks left to screw things up. And Biden will be replacing the incompetent boobs of the Trump administration with capable and competent people. But they are being left a big mess to clean up, and that's going to take some time. Thanks for listening.